Hi friends, Mrs. Mel again. So after you have copied your index card rules and you listen to the explanation, now we're going to apply those rules that are on your index card. So if you follow along with me, I'm on the notes page for triangle inequalities. For some reason, this is the wrong objective. Ignore it. Let's go to number 1. Can the measures of the 3 sides form a triangle? So that goes with the rule. The sum of any 2 sides must be greater than the third. And that's when I did that little heart method where I would add the first 2. 7. Is 7 greater than the third? 5. Yes, so I keep going. Add the next 2. 4 and 5 is 9. 4 and 5 is 9. Is that greater than the third one left over? 3? Yes. Then first and last, I call it the heart method. See the cute little heart it makes? Oh. So 3 plus 5 is 8. Is that greater than 4? Yes. So this is all true, so yes, this is a triangle. Or we also talked about a shortcut. When you look at the 3 numbers, this isn't a good example of that, but we'll go over to the third example first then. When you look at the 3 numbers, if you pick the 2 smallest and add them together, if they're greater than the middle one, that's all you have to do. This one is not, it's equal to. So therefore, this is not a triangle. But if I look at the first one, the 2 smallest are 3 and 4. 7's greater than 5. That's all you had to do to determine if it was a triangle or not. Now, what if all the sides are the same? Of course it's going to be a triangle. It's equilateral. And if it's equilateral, that means it's equiangular. So sometimes you don't have to do any work here. But if I wanted to, I could add these together. 16's greater than 8. So yes, it's a triangle. So let's do number 2, the length of the third side. What is that range that the length of the third side needs to be? Remember, it's between the difference between the 2 sides given and the combination of the 2 sides given. So if my sides are 20 and 11, it needs to be greater than the difference between 20 and 11 is 9, and added together is 31. So it needs to be greater than 9 but less than 31. So it needs to fall in that range. The third side here that I don't know. Now let's go to number 3, determining the longest side. It's opposite the largest angle. That's the rule on the index card. So this is the rule that's on your index card. This is the rule that's on your index card. List the sides from longest to shortest. So I'll go long to short. Sorry, kiddo, just one sec. Somebody's letting me borrow their cord to make this video, so I apologize, gang. So let's look. What's the longest side? It's opposite the longest angle, which is not the largest angle is 90. Opposite that angle A is segment MT. So segment MT is the longest side. Go to the shortest side. The smallest angle is 40. So the side opposite from angle T is segment MA. So that's your middle guy. No, that was your short guy, my bad. And then your middle guy is what's left over, AT, it's across from 50. So there we go, longest to shortest. Now let's do smallest angle to the smallest angle is opposite the shortest side. So list the angles from smallest to largest. Smallest angle, well, the smallest side is 8, right here. What angle goes with that side? S. So angle S is the smallest. What's the largest? The longest side is 19, so the angle that goes with it is C. What's your middle guy? The one that's left over? So that is M. Smallest angle is angle S, then angle M, and the largest is angle C. Flip it over. Tournament of Champions. Which segment's the longest? So, first what you have to do is you have to figure out the 2 triangles. There's 2 triangles here. Let me give him his cord. Hold on. Here, kiddo. Thank you so much. You're awesome. I really appreciate it. All right, so Tournament of Champions, you have 2 triangles here. You need to look at each triangle individually and then together. So let's see. So I'm going to cover up this bottom triangle and look at the top one. Triangle MHA. You too. Bye, kiddo. So 74 and 54. That's 128. What is 180 minus 128? Is 52. So the angle A is 52. All right, they want to know the longest side. So in this triangle, what is the longest side? Well, it's opposite the largest angle of 74. I found HA to be the longest side in